Ooh, my watch looks blue right here, but it's not blue, but it's reflecting the light. I love that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my TikTok. Dang it, it got messed up. Here we go. Everybody, thank you so much for the support. It's been one heck of a road for a very long time. That's my boy Justin. Say what's up, Justin.
Hello. How's everyone?
It's not about him, it's about me. 500,000 followers, y'all. Like, for real, this is unreal. I never pictured myself having 500 people know who I am. 500, what did I say, 500? 500,000 people know me. That's 500,000 people.
Wait, that's how many followers you?
That's how many followers I got. I got it tonight.
500,000?
500,000.
That's a lot.
You say that? Say word? Brian, let me see your phone.
Oh.
We have a naysayer here. I love my naysayers. I love them all.
No
Miss Beauregard, here's to you, sweetie. I said I want to be a good teacher. Okay.
Hey, I didn't say that.
I know you didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I just can't believe you blew up like this.
I blew up like that, man. Ain't nobody know. Everybody doubted me. Just shout out to all my haters.
Shout out to all my
haters.
My motivators.
You have a little boogie fan. Do I actually? Why you gotta do me like that? You had me like actually.
You know you Papo. It's Papo.
Oh, you thought I was lying, my friend?
You're at 500.1
Bro, you have like
K right now.
4.8 million views.
Just saying. Listen, I
I
don't know
don't
who
know
you are.
what
Block
goes
them.
faster, your dreads or your followers, dog.
My followers, I didn't go viral until December 26th of 2021.
For real.
But who's counting?
Yeah, right.
500,000 followers, y'all. I didn't even think I looked good enough for y'all to just be following me. Like, I didn't think my content was that great, and then all of a sudden, here y'all come. And now, everybody, if you are on right now, I'm trying to switch everybody over to my YouTube. Y'all go check out my YouTube. I'm live right now, streaming as well. So go check that out. Oh, boom. Somebody just described it. Today, yes, I have reached 500,000 followers today. Did not expect that for nothing in the world. I woke up. I'm looking. I was like, "Damn, 496. I might just do that." And then over the course of the day, it just kept going and going and going. And now I got 500,000 followers, 500,000 followers, and I really want to thank all of y'all because,
Yeah.
man,
I will say one thing. That's a testament to like being consistent and disciplined and something. You know, like you stay consistent. Like look at Brian. The man's consistent with the gym.
and now he all big.
Yeah.
And he said he's the smallest of the Billy Goat Scruff. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Trey. Can't wait to see you on Monday. You're kind of cute. Do you guys have diabetes?
That's an interesting setup.
No, we don't have diabetes. I can assure you. Yeah, 500. I have almost 1 million followers, y'all. Like, and it's incredible to me.
My boy is definitely a glass half full type of guy, huh?
That'd be.
What's up, Ashley? How you doing? Have you set up an Amazon list for the kids you work with? I was starting to do it, but then I got busy with other stuff that I've had to do this week. Because on top of teaching, on top of being an RBT, I also tutor, I also perform. There's a lot going on. So as soon as I can, I'm gonna get that set up for everybody so you can donate to the cause. I really appreciate it. I didn't expect as many people to donate stuff. Like, see, those are my reflexes. I saw it from 2 different angles, and he tried my game, so I just pow. That's a kung fu. He don't know nothing about that.
No, it's not kung fu. It's Wing Chun like that, dog.
Wing Chun is kung fu. It's Wing Chun kung fu.
Oh, true. Homeboy's getting Wing Chun on that.
I said, pow. As soon as he tried, it was right there. You saw him try to attack me, right? That was a hate crime.
Baby girl.
Bro, no cap. I have a time machine and I do work for the government. Yo, but for real though, if you do that, I need you to go save Fred Hampton. Just do that for humanity.
Yes.
Go save Fred Hampton. If you could save anybody, Martin Luther King, he cool. Malcolm X, he cool. But if you finna save anybody, you need to save brother Fred Hampton. Go save him. That's what you need to save. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I really appreciate it. Listen, again, if y'all are here right now, I want y'all to go over to my YouTube. Like I said, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. I'm going to be live streaming quite often on YouTube just so I can get more longer form content out there. It also helps support me as a content creator. I don't know if y'all noticed, but TikTok does not pay like that. TikTok does not pay like that. Probably this live right here, I got 116 likes. Probably gonna make like 10 cents. You have a Venmo up, right? I do have my Venmo up. I don't have it on this thing right here, but if you want to check my Venmo and send money via that way, or my Cash App, both of it is Phoenix Junior 33. You can also go to the link in my bio, and it will have my link tree, which has my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo, etc., etc., etc. If you do not get your feet down off of the desk that I just built, see, this is why we can't have nice things. He ain't got no home training for nothing in the world. I'm gonna have to do a functional behavior analysis on him and start reinforcing when he does things correctly, and then when he's not doing things correctly, we just have to sit down and we'll just do that.
Whoop his.
Hey, I have a question for you. Yes, go ahead with your question. What's your question?
I'll answer the question. It's all
Yeah, nope. You lost your mind.
I'll answer it. What's the question? Don't worry. I'm a behavioral therapist, you know, a technician.
He's misrepresenting himself.
I work on.
I'm Mr. Hannons, and I do not approve this message. He crazy.
What's the question?
Yeah, she said she don't believe me.
That's alright.
Man, I wish I could advocate for my kiddo during CSC meeting. You were just really... CSC, what is that? I have a neighborhood kid that spends a ton of time with me that I figured out has selective mutism. Oh, wow.
What is that?
Why are they paying you? What are y'all paying for? Why are y'all giving him money, and what are y'all paying for?
Kids who ain't got no food. You know how much money I spend on my bad on food
I
for
would
these
never.
kids?
Yes, I know.
Shoot, right. Oh, an IEP meeting. You can technically have anybody appear in an IEP meeting. It is your federal right. In fact, you have to sign documents that say that you allow for that you have to sign a paper that says that the school didn't try to prevent you from bringing somebody to an IEP meeting. But if I say you should invite anybody to an IEP meeting, you need to invite the IEP strategist. She's my TikTok mom. The IEP strategist will get you and your kids right. I promise. Like, she goes in, she'll like, you tell her ahead of time what's the case about, whatever like that. She'll look over the IEP or whatever, the accommodations, the modifications, and when she goes into that meeting, she will advocate like hell for your child. Hey there, my name is Black Man. Hey, how do I help him with that? Okay, so he has selective mutism.
What is that?
It's when children, sometimes it can be because of trauma, sometimes it can be because of a lot of different things, but it's basically when they stop talking. It usually happens to a lot of neurodivergent children, but it'll be where they just stop talking for a long period of time. I got my TV took because my IEP meeting. Oh, sweet Jesus. What's good, man? But for selective mutism, what I would recommend, I'm not gonna set you up for failure. So I will say you need to take that child. Well, you can't take the child because that child needs to go to therapy. That child needs to go either to therapy or needs to go to a
Your child needs Jesus, alright?
Needs to go to a therapist or needs to go to an occupational therapist, I believe.
For that reason.
Well, that's what I would say. Oh, if it's some trauma, then that's definitely something that, because you're not going to be able to assist that child in the way that child needs to be. So leave that up to a professional and recommend resources in the area that can help deal with that trauma. For me, I'm a mandated reporter, so if I see any child that is in danger, I have to report it. And it can be anonymously,
like
but
all like therapists are. They're like, yo, we're your friend, but we have to like tell the cops if you're trying to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I thought we were boys.
Well, I do it because I'm a teacher, but I'm not a sit down and tell me how you feel therapist. That guy in the back looks like a.
What do I look like?
No, he don't.
Say it with your chest.
No, it wasn't anything bad. It
What
was.
do I look like?
You like another teacher that I work with.
Oh, really? Is this someone else who's on your TikToks?
I don't think he's on right now. What state are you in? I am in Florida, where God doesn't pay attention.
Whoa.
You right.
Whoa.
I said what I said. Dije lo que dije.
Disrespect.
Ain't no disrespect. Shoot.
I
Shoot.
don't play in Florida.
Look,
I just grew up here.
Florida gives a whole new meaning to the term "God-forsaken." I feel like I was just like, you know, y'all too crazy. Let me get up out of here, Chad. Y'all tripping.
See you later.
Y'all elected who? Again? Florida man did what? Oh no, let me go ahead and get up out of here. Let me go. Let me get on that.
You don't like our governor?
He's I like things.
Our governor is so goddamn.
But he is crazy.
The only thing this governor has done to benefit me in the least, the only thing the governor has done to benefit me the least is give me that $47.5 for a new teacher salary. Other than that, he can. Child, I'm the biggest hater, bro. What's going on, Ziggy? Like, I mean, I really cannot. He's so dumb. We won't let this woke agenda, bro. What? Shut up. And I'm gonna you know what he's trying to do too? He's trying to get the Divine Nine kicked out of universities.
I'm sorry.
And the Divine Nine are the black sororities, and fraternities. So the Alpha Phi Alpha, Omega Psi Phi, Kappa Alpha.
Like the top 5 or the top 9?
No. It's so the Divine Nine are historical black sorority and fraternity incorporations. So there's 9 of them, and they are on a lot of different campuses across the country. Not just HBCUs. So like UCF has an A-Phi-A chapter, which is Alpha Phi Alpha. That was the first black fraternity. Yeah, and then after that it was Omega Psi Phi.
Isn't that the one where they like do the whole like?
Those are Kappas. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kappa and Kappas.
Yeah.
And so that's what he's trying to ban, as well as like some Latinx fraternities and sororities. He's so flip-flop. Sometimes he does some cool things, sometimes he does some stupid things, and I'm like, bro, like, be consistent. I'm too old in my life now to deal with that consistency. That it is. And so I'm like, I need some consistency. Like, you need to stay doing something good or stay doing something bad, but stop being in between. Bible say if you're lukewarm.
Yeah. How many times can you run as governor?
I think as many times as you want. All mail. Can you check your Venmo to make sure I got the money? I can't check it right now without kicking everybody off. But I will check it, and I'm sure it probably went through. But anyway, yeah. Again, 500,000 followers, man. This is wild. 48. It's fluctuating. Again, if y'all are just joining, if y'all are just joining here, go take a subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do that for me, just to support me out as a content creator, as a teacher, as somebody who's just really trying to spread awareness of behavior management and authoritative parenting. So just go ahead and do that. That would help me out quite a bit. I appreciate it. Group of boys never got together to do great things in college.
You talking about us?
Probably. Group of boys never got together to do great things in college. I think they're talking about actually politicians. I don't know.
Or fraternities?
Oh, you teach? Come on, teacher. What? I don't know.
What
are you talking about specifically?
You teach PE? That's my favorite one. Oh, you just got another follower, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like the live.
Hey.
So what's going on up here?
So this is YouTube. So I'm also streaming live on YouTube. So let me see if I'm. Ooh, I want to listen to some.
You want to go on YouTube?
Yeah, I want to listen to some Spanish music, but I know I can't.
No, bro, play on that song you were
I'm not
just,
playing right now.
singing.
Oh, what's the name?
You was just singing. It's too bad you can't make this bigger, you know?
Yeah, but unfortunately I have this thing.
Every
called
group of boys who formed a group in college. Oh, they're talking about everyone?
See, I'm live right now.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
The delay.
Yep.
It's like we're living in the future. Shit.
Ashley, you better behave. My channel is The Indomitable Black Man. Hold on, matter of fact, you know what? Hold on.
No, it's a abdominal.
That indomitable, boy. Indomitable.
No, like abominable.
That.
Oh, look, it just said what I said like 2 minutes ago.
What did it say?
See?
Oh my gosh. Nope. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Oh look, that's me.
There we go. That's what it is. So this is how you can find it right here. So my kiddo is a medical diagnosis. It's a school giving him a hard time about homebound. They can't do that because that is illegal. If they say anything about it, they're trying to hinder your child from learning. In which case, that is a federal offense. It's a nightmare dealing with school. They actually called CPS. See, no time for that. I teach 5th to 8th graders. Oh, God bless. I teach middle school, so 6th, 7th, and 8th. I needed all of you showing up in my classroom. Yo, say less.
I need all of you showing up in my classroom. Where's your classroom? In Florida? What? We're gonna pull up.
Let's get up to, hey, y'all is mistreating these kids. Hey, what y'all doing? You better
Pay attention.
better act right. Let me get you. Oh, you in Mississippi? I ain't going there. I'm sorry.
How many teams fly you go to?
I cannot go to Mississippi.
Mississippi.
There are 2 states I ain't going to. Mississippi, and I ain't going back to Alabama. I can't help you with that, player. If you can move the city, all of them out of Mississippi, then we can talk. Huh?
Yo, nope.
What's going on, Jamil?
Oh.
Christopher Jeffries. Scratch his chest. Scratch his chest. He's gonna stop jumping on you.
What's going on, man?
Scratch my dog's chest, dude. Like you're tripping.
Nah.
Just scratch his chest.
Scratch your own chest.
He ain't gonna do it. Scratch his chest. That's all he want. Can't even
This
follow
is
basic
weird,
instructions.
bro. I think your dog's
That's good.
into.
He is a dog. He is a 1.5-year-old dog. What is wrong with you?
Okay, hold on. I gotta show you something funny as fuck. Where's my phone?
Language.
Sorry.
The children
Sorry.
They actually said in October they would provide it because.
Come on, bro.
Spit.
Yo.
Oh, see, no. Prince, if you don't get down for me. Yeah, you did.
Oh,
he
really?
Didn't tell you, yeah, he didn't
Oh,
tell you.
really?
To stop. He didn't tell you to stop.
I didn't tell him to start.
Don't take the white kid to Alabama. Oh, Jesus. I'm an adoptive parent.
What they say?
Don't take the white kid to Alabama.
Wow. I need context. Who said that? Delaney? Yo, I need context.
That's
Delaney.
good. Hey, Christopher Jeffries.
I've been to Alabama. Wait, where's Biloxi?
In Alabama.
Yeah, I've been there.
Ugh.
I wasn't there very long.
I bet.
Yo, stop.
Wait, Biloxi, Mississippi?
Oh yeah, maybe it's in Mississippi. What is that noise?
That's my other roommate. I'm an adoptive parent of children with significant trauma history. Greatly appreciate your content. I'm so glad that you enjoy it. I really appreciate it, y'all.
So
Actually,
how
stop
is
that.
everyone's Saturday night going? We doing alright?
I will focus on. Oh, my dog. Yes, that's definitely what he's saying. He been ooh.
Biloxi,
Oh, Biloxi, Mississippi.
Ah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
bad. Ew, you went to
Yeah,
Mississippi?
Yeah, bro.
Ugh.
Right. I was passing through.
You at the next. Well, actually, I would say, listen. Before you even anything else, you need to talk to the IEP strategist. She's on TikTok. Just Google IEP strategist.
What is that?
She's gonna come up. You need to reach out to her. She is she is amazing. Tell her I sent you.
What is IEP?
IEP stands for Individualized Education Plan.
No.
This is what I need. Stop being afraid of my dog. He's gonna think you're playing. Assert yourself. You're supposed to be an alpha. All that.
I am an alpha.
Yeah, alpha that's afraid of my husky. Get your hands up my face. What's you in your neck? I'm spend you here. I quit my current position. Oh gosh, why? What's up, DJ? I know you how you doing? You know, alpha male. I'm an alpha male. You come up to my hip. I just need you to know that. You come. What do you say? He got that Simba syndrome. I wanna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. I've never seen a king of beasts that only stands up to about there. Understand how to treat a man. This is what I need. Thank you so much, Ashley. Listen, I thank y'all so much. Y'all really don't understand how much I appreciate y'all. 500,000 followers. 500,000. 500,000. Do you know what the Willow Project is? Yes, and I am not here for. I am not here for any of it. It's a piece of legislation that just passed. Basically, it's a project to drill for oil up in Alaska. Problem is, this one will cause a lot of environmental backlash. So I think I might join the water protectors to go over there.
It's a double-handed project because at the same time as they're allowing drilling in a lot of places, they're also restricting something like 40% of what the company actually wanted to drill.
Let's actually just stop both together.
I mean, it's got to happen something, right?
Bet I roar loud when it comes to my students, as you should. You are so welcome.
I'm just trying to read, man. It's so
Listen, no, take your time, man.
so small.
Oh, you must have them eyes.
I'm getting old, dog.
Let's see.
Hey,
This
hey,
is what I need. There's a pretty woman next to me. Yeah, that's how it's everyone. Saturday, man, was good. Was this good? Someone that truly understands how to treat a man. This is what I need.
Oh, you know better.
500,000, y'all. Dang, 500,000. I don't even know what to do with all y'all.
How do you trick 500,000 people into following you, dog?
Bro, I don't even know. Like, I ain't gonna flex. I made one video. I don't even know if y'all all ever seen my first video. Did a video where this kid was like, well, the first video went viral. She was like, the dad busts in the room. He's like, I thought I told you to clean your room. And she said, I thought I told you I wasn't gonna clean my room. I was gonna play my game. So he picks up a guitar off the floor and smashes her TV. And I was like, wait, hold up now. Wait a minute. You ain't gotta do all that. Most of the time, kids have executive dysfunction. I basically just explained it, what he should have done, right? And that video just shot off out of nowhere. I ain't even understand what happened. It just took off. That was December 26th. I remember because... And, I remember that day very well. Well, it was the day before, but it really turned into something pretty interesting. And I did a lot of ups and downs, and numbers stalled, numbers backslided, had a band account for a bit. Like it was rough, but now I'm like, yo, I'm stepping into my stride now. Of course, you know the government is trying to terminate TikTok, which I hope to God they don't, at least not before y'all go to my YouTube and subscribe right now. Go to YouTube and subscribe right now. I'm going to hold a contest here shortly where basically all you have to do is just go, and the first 1,000 followers that I have on my YouTube, they will enter for a chance to win some amazing Indomitable Black Man merchandise. That's tumblers, that's t-shirts, razorbacks, mugs, etc., like galore. So go ahead and follow that Indomitable Black Man right there. I got 420 followers. I'm trying to get that up to at least 1,000, hopefully by summer, maybe even sooner than that. But I would love it if all 500,000 would go ahead and go on over to my YouTube. That would be great because that would support me as an educator. So I won't have to work as hard to give these students the resources and opportunities that they need. So if y'all want to go ahead and support a young black male teacher where we only make less than 10% of the entire teaching population, go on over to the Indomitable Black Man at YouTube and show some love and hit me with that follow. I should be a DJ. Do you know what an about adjustment disorder? Can you explain it in layman's terms? I am not familiar with adjustment disorder, but I would assume it's where they're having a hard time adjusting to their surroundings. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for coming to the Quiet Storm at Star the Indomitable Black Man.
Who does not own the rights to this music?
I do not own the rights to this music. You gotta say that, child, because they're gonna demonetize it. Yeah. I can't even monetize yet, so I don't even care. They be like, oh well, you don't have that many followers. So in order to monetize on YouTube, I need 1,000 followers and I need 4,000 watch hours. So if y'all can get me to that by the end of the school or by the end of the springtime or summer, that would help me
Or
out a
by
lot.
the end of the day. You know
Or
what
by
I'm
the
saying?
end of the day, I'm just saying, if y'all
they-
want to go there and just, leave YouTube up, just playing my same video over and over and over again, that'd be great. I think he was asking for a request of that Nelly song. It's getting hot in her, so take off all your clothes.
I'm also requesting us to turn the fan on, dog.
Turn the fan on. What y'all sitting here in the car for? From a teacher's view, what are your thoughts on homeschooling? Homeschooling can be great if you know what you're doing, if the parent is well educated in understanding how to teach their child. If you're not, it can be an uphill battle. Also, there is that social component, so your child shouldn't just be outside of school without any social interaction. That child needs to be able to socialize. They're going to find a lot of their social cues and understanding nuances of certain things by interacting with other kids, and homeschooling can sometimes prohibit that. So homeschooling is pretty great. I was homeschooled a couple times. As long as you are providing that child with a social outlet, and you know how to teach your child correctly, I think it's a fine thing. Adjustment disorder is way overused. It's often the catch-all. Can you come hit me with a 20-minute walkthrough when their dad is away at work? I'm sorry, what? I mean, sure. I do it on my TV while I go to school. Yes, I thank you for that, Jay. Like, you be holding it down. That's one of the kids I mentor. He's great. Hey, what's going on? Just came across your page. Love your videos. Well, thank you. How long have you been a teacher? So this is actually my second year teaching overall, but this is my first time teaching in a public school. Before I got my start teaching as a Bible teacher at a Christian private school that was connected to my church. I was a Bible teacher, and people don't really notice about me. I am like a huge biblical scholar. Like I've learned biblical Hebrew from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem just for this specific reason, just so I can understand the Bible more. There are three things I can talk about ad nauseum. That's the Bible, anything to do with Christianity, not Western Christianity. I understand a lot of Western Christianity, but that's not what I follow. Social justice. What'd you say?
Black people.
Black people. What about black people?
Well, social justice.
Well, social justice and children. Those are the three things I can talk about ad nauseum. Yes, I was a teacher before a stay-at-home mom. Oh, wow. I'm so glad I know what the acronym is now. The school just don't get it and try to force him to do things he's not comfortable with. Oh, no. Well, I wouldn't say that's even a disorder as much as it is. It's a... All behavior is synonymous, which is why I don't even like to say that certain kids have ODD, as it is they're put in an environment where they don't want to comply. And I don't think that's the fault of the child, and I don't think that's something that you can say is a mental disorder. Like, no, if you're telling the child to do something that's unreasonable and you're not giving them the skills in which to do it anyway, I don't think it's because they just don't want to do it. I think we've been conditioned to think that the child is just unruly, or there's something like there has to be some sort of solution that's outside of the mismanagement of a child's behavior. That's a problem, but I don't think that the child themselves have a problem. I think it's just a reaction to the child's environment. And if you would amend that, you would probably amend the behavior as well. Because working with crazy kids that have like ODD, they work with me just fine. They do as I say, not because I'm like barking and ordering them to do it. It's because I'm like, look, no, you don't have really a choice. I'm not asking you to move seats. I'm telling you to move seats. They'll go sit in another seat that I didn't tell them to sit in. So you're sitting in that seat? I said, let's sit in this seat. Oh, I want to sit in that. I hear you. I'm here. I understand. I don't want to do a lot of things. I don't want to have to pay taxes. You need to sit here. So let's go sit here. Good.
I thought we didn't have to pay taxes.
I mean, if
you don't like going to jail.
right.
There's two things that are certain of in life, Justin, J Baby.
Taxes and death.
Death and taxes, child. So,
Except I don't have to do anything except say that I can die. So
yeah, it doesn't. ODD doesn't really help with nothing. Like, okay, you're gonna like dose them up with medication to make them more compliant. That don't sit right with me. Mr. H, what is your opinion on social media and how it brings out insecurities in younger generation? So, okay. So if you're with the advent of social media, well, actually, I can't even say it's any different than what it was before. You have social media operating today as a way humans can connect with each other, and humans can connect to other thoughts, other social norms and societal norms. And so you can have certain insecurities that come up, like this whole alpha male type BS that doesn't actually have any rooting in fact whatsoever. There's no such thing as an alpha animal in the sense that we've been told it, and the person who actually came up with that mindset actually recanted that statement, was like, yeah, no, that's not really a thing. But you have people who feel like they have to be acting this way in order to get any sort of respect. And what they don't realize is, one, that's not who they actually are naturally. They're having to force a facade. And the people who are making these ideologies usually have a litany of trauma that they have yet to process. And so that can lead to insecurities of the people who are trying to idolize these people, like the Andrew Tates of the world, and who's the other dude? Joe Rogan, and pick somebody who's one of these alpha male sympathizers. Like, you're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
You're misleading a generation of people who are very easily led, but you're just taking them the wrong direction.
Right. And so on top of just having regular beauty standards that women have to deal with every day, then you have added disadvantages of being like black or indigenous or Latinx, and you're having to fit a frame that really is not designed for you until it's trying to mock you or to use you as a trend. God, I can go into that and the commodification of people of color all day and half the night. But suffice it to say, social media causes a lot of different insecurities because it's blasting a beauty standard that a lot of people can't reach. And you see that all throughout YouTube, Instagram, especially Instagram, when you have like the Instagram models of people who are living these unreasonable, fashionable lives. Like, it's really weird. It's a really weird thing.
Like, Kylie Jenner is not a standard, and yet somehow she's a standard.
Somebody said the way he's staring at you, you can tell the dog adores you.
Okay, thank you for saying that, because I personally can't stand this dog. If I could, I would skin him.
That's called
Oh
peanut
my
butter cup
God.
ice cream. And if he did that, I would flay him and hang him right here on my wall. Yeah.
Gabriel, first off, you couldn't stop me.
Brian, it wouldn't be stopping you. You would die before the stroke fell.
I don't hate the dog. I just want to. Gabriel couldn't stop me if I did, though.
Yes, Brian, I can.
No, you can't.
Definitively.
Just tell yourself that so you can sleep better.
Brian, just because you think you're big doesn't mean that I can't drop you like David dropped Goliath.
This has nothing to do with my size. This is not like
Brian, listen.
Gabriel, this is a mental war.
Brian,
I've
yeah,
won that.
mental.
I've
Brian,
won that with you.
it wasn't a game.
So,
It wasn't even a game that you could win. It's like looking at two little kids playing. No, it's like two kids fighting over a little ball or something, not knowing that the adult is just going to walk in and just take it away because it's not even a game. It's just his.
Got it.
Don't.
Yeah, so I know myself better
Do
than I
you?
know my enemy.
Do
so
you?
that's good. And so I know my enemy because, like, what do you to me? Nothing, exactly. So if you know yourself, you already know your enemy. You can defeat your enemy because
People in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Right? No, I'd still be a god. Like, if I was God,
what's a man to a Messiah, y'all? Figure that one out. Also,
I would still be God. Like, just because you don't believe doesn't mean I wouldn't need it. No, I'd still be God.
who are you, gravity?
Yes. Mr. H, what's your opinion on kids acting up in school and fighting? That's usually because they're still trying to figure out their social hierarchy, where they fit in, hormones, because y'all don't eat enough, y'all don't sleep enough, so y'all always cranky and angry and violent, and God knows your formative years when you were supposed to be when you were supposed to be in school, you wasn't in school, right? You was in COVID school, so now you all over the place. So when y'all get angry, the first thing that happens is your amygdala takes over, and you're ready to just either fight or freeze, or fawn, or fly.
Because we were fighting when we were in
What's up,
school.
Kai? You said what?
We were fighting when we were in school.
Right.
Not you and I, but like kids got into fights all the time.
Yeah, and that, one of the reasons why they get into fights is because they don't have the proper techniques to self-calm. Like they don't have, and then the effective communication. Anytime a kid fights, it's not because they actually want to fight like that. It's because there's a lapse of communication. Now, of course, you have outliers of kids who just want to just jump in and just start throwing hands for whatever reason. But for the most part, your kids are not broad raised, Mr. H. And I only let you get ahead of me because I would have run you over. Don't ever think that I can't hawk you in. Like you are small and you are okay fast. We're the kind of people, if we were in nature, I would have picked you out first because you're small.
Hey, what the hell is this?
What is what? Get that out from
Is
here.
that a person mounting a dog?
Oh my god. No, he's not that bright.
You are in the camera right now, so.
What is this?
It's Brandon's. I don't know. It's Brandon's.
Oh, it's Brandon's.
Justin, don't get kicked on live. Don't get kicked in your chest on live for hundreds of thousands of people to see.
Who's gonna kick me?
Boy, I will kick you like Leonidas kicked that messenger. Squaw in the chest.
Everybody talks big game when they got people watching.
I am a 6'8" martial artist. I will kick you squaw in your chest.
In the chest.
In the chest. Child, these people.
I have essentially listened to her court.
Do I live with roommates? Yes, because I'm a teacher and we're poor. You're 5'3". Oh, Lord, bless you. Bless you. You still don't know what type of ice cream. Oh, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup or something like that. Yes, I am 6'8". A lot of people don't believe it, but I'm actually very tall. This one with the trauma that clearly affected him. Wait, what? How do I feel about female stereotypes? I think stereotypes of any kind are stupid. It's an exaggeration of what could have maybe been true. But when you have stereotypes like that, it can actually be harmful, especially for women, because it is a patriarchal society in which a lot of men like to use excuses to justify their abuse of women, their mistreatment of women. And so when you're having stereotypes like, oh, this type of woman does X or this type of woman does that, without understanding nuance, even if it was true, you're putting that woman at risk because they're believing a lie. It's kind of like what was happening with the replacement theory. When you have people believing a lie or a stereotype about a certain group of people, it's going to justify their mistreatment of that demographic. You have to read my comment. Oh, crap. Oh, I put this all the way up. Oh. Jesus is the best. And how do you feel about Women's History Month? I love it. Especially for black women. You know who one of my favorite black women is?
Felicia Rashad.
Oh, well, obviously, yes. But also...
Coco Jones.
Huh? No, what?
No, the other one.
No. No. But I gotta say, though, you have a really beautiful face, and yourself is beautiful. Oh, thank you. The dog was just happy to be next to you. The dog was just happy to be next to you, Brian.
I know, and he loves me, I guess.
He
kind of
does.
feel similar.
Hi, gorgeous human being. How is the evening going? The evening's going great. I have 500,000 followers, y'all. I got 500,000 followers. That's 500,000. Love your TikToks. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is my best friend, Brian. I've known him since I was a child. Do you say Oprah Winfrey? Child, let Oprah Winfrey run up in my life, child.
No, he still wants her apology.
Oh, from who?
Oprah and Tyler.
Well, the entire black community wants an apology from Tyler Perry because of his bad acting. Or his bad writing. He's a good actor, bad writer.
And bad wigs. Tyler Perry.
Child, well, you got all this money. You got billions of dollars, and you can't even buy a good, decent lace front. Congrats. He knows. He loves that dog. He was just, that's what I'm saying. Want to move to NY? I'll pay you. It's my son's homemade. How much? I'm low-key taller than Mr. H. You come up to like my hip. I was hoping your favorite black woman was me, but it's okay. My bad. No, one of my favorite black women is Nina Simone. Nina Simone. She made that one song. What is that song? Not Strange Fruit. That was a good song, but no. It's okay. It'll come back to me. My favorite black woman is Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, fine.
The flyest.
Man, listen. Eddie Griffith said it best. He walked up. He said, "I want a Michelle Obama." I was like, "Oh," and I. Aw.
Whole thing gone, Justin.
Tyler was trying to prove a point with them bad with. What point? What was he trying to prove a point to? That he can be rich and buy like horrible wigs? I put a spell on you because you're mine. That's my jam. You better watch the things you do. I ain't lying. How tall are all your roommates? They're all over, no, just that or just over 6 foot. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, daddy. VP Harris isn't too bad. Isn't too far behind. Yeah, she kind of cute. Octavia Spencer is great. You know who I really love? Shout out to you, Auntie. Angela Bassett. Everybody give a round of applause to Angela Bassett because she ain't deserve what she got.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? It's not to say that, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis ain't great, her little sausage fingers. But, nah, man, she should have got that Oscar. What's the Oscars?
Oscars.
Oscar. She should have got an Oscar for that. Have I not sacrificed enough? Right there. Shut the whole theater down. All down. What's going on? How y'all doing? Been waiting to get on one of your one-on-one parenting sessions. Yo, inbox me and let me know what you scheduled for. Now, I will say I have evenings. I'm busy for the next until about April. Weekends are best. So if y'all would like to schedule a one-on-one parenting consultation, go to you can set it up, but also recognize that I have what you call it?
Oh, you're bad.
Brian, you're throwing me off of what I was trying to say.
Parenting consultations, evenings are booked.
Evenings are booked. So if you can do weekends, that would be great. I think you're not a huge fan of Harris as a prosecutor in California, but love her. I think she's. Oh! Fun fact about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was for about 25 minutes the most powerful woman on earth because Biden had to pass presidential powers over to her while he was out. I think that was incredible.
During his
colonoscopy.
Yeah.
I love how they just blasted that all over the internet. President Biden is going to be getting a colonoscopy today, so they're going to be sticking a camera up his bum. What? Wait, what? I didn't need to know that.
Right.
And so power has been transferred over to Kamala Harris, who is going to be president for just 25 minutes. The first president of the United States is a mixed African Indian, East Indian woman. It's 2023, everyone.
She had those AKAs real happy for her.
Ski. That's the sound of AKAs make. Ain't nothing like an HBCU child. Ain't nothing like an HBCU. I love it.
Won't get it anywhere else.
Right? 500,000 followers, y'all. Y'all send me some likes. I got 1.5 thousand likes. So come on, can y'all show some love? Can y'all show a brother some love? Somebody who's out here who's trying to advocate for the kids, who's trying to help change the next generation. The guy who is out here on the front lines, showing it up and representing for all black males everywhere, trying to make sure that the next generation of kids pop up and just are incredibly successful. Y'all go ahead and hit that double like button a whole bunch of times and send a whole bunch of likes to me. Just let me know that you're there. Let me know that y'all alive. You know what I'm saying? IEPs are no joke. No, they are not. Imagine doing them. I hate them. I need you there. What are you gonna do? You do music requests? I can. But on some realness, how can I speak with you and have you come to the IEP meeting? Inbox me. I like your friend's mustache. They like your mustache, Brian. You so patient. So it's not really about patience as much as it is about understanding grace. Once you understand what a kid knows, what a person knows, then it gives you grace to cover the stuff that they don't know. So when they mess up, you're not going to be as angry. So like, for instance,
My dad.
they're there. So like, I got I have a lot of people who come into my inbox or people who like to comment and they say, oh, you're a gentle parent is stupid and you're raising kids to be punks and da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, well, like, hold up. I could go one of two ways. My natural self wants to be like, yo, you can eat, kick rocks, like, say some very savory things and be petty like I normally am. But then the grace part is like, you probably come from a household of trauma. You've probably never had a chance to repair that. You probably never had a chance to process that. So I'm not even going to sit here and get mad at you like that. I'm going to let you know, hey, you're doing this because you're frustrated. Let me help you get out of that frustration. Let me lead you through a couple questions to process that. Once I do that, it changes the entire tone of the conversation. You dig? Do you like dramatic music? Yes, I'm in drama. Would you, OMG, you would do a great Eddie Murphy impersonation. I I get that a lot. Would you please let me send you books? Sure, absolutely. 100%. Inbox me. I took your advice. You did? What happened? Best advice for a parent that has a teenager. Best advice for a parent that has a teenager that is academically struggling. Be patient. Work with them. Talk to the teacher. There's really no excuse to fail. If they are neurotypical, they can still excel. If they're neurodivergent, they can absolutely excel. That's why we have IEPs. That's why we have 504s. I would say talk to the teacher, figure out what they're missing. If you can't, get a tutor. If you can't, depending on what it is, just sit with them and do it and incentivize them completing their homework, completing their schoolwork. I took his advice. He's kind of smart. Hey, I can't remember what advice I was telling you, but sure. I made a dinner and left it on my son's table when I went to the bathroom and he dumped all of it. Oh. Well. I'm sorry, so I can't make it. It's okay. Let me stay up and stay calm and everything was okay. Yeah. Cause I'm gonna tell you, when I was a kid, like I would get in trouble if I dropped a glass or something like that. And looking back at it, I'm like, well, I was a kid. My fine motor control reflexes weren't that great. Like, you can't sit here and get mad at a 5-year-old for dropping something when they don't have the capability yet. They've only been walking for about 4 years. Like, their hands are still trying to, cooperate with what their brain is wanting to pass information on. So getting mad at a kid for dropping something, you know kids ain't finna just go out here and just slam stuff on the floor. Like, I don't think they really do that. It's just like, oop, my bad. So I can't really get mad at nothing like that. I'm like, oh dang, just watch out, put your shoes on. You don't want to step on no glass. Give me a piece of bread. We had an independent study waiting for ADHD evaluation. Cool, you're impeccable. Thank you. He tried serving himself while he was in the bathroom. Aw. Hi from Florida. I'm also in Florida. I'm always amazed by you and your content. Thank you, fellow teacher. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so sorry that we're teachers in Florida. I sent you a message. Not sure if you're going to get it because we had to be friends. I thought we were friends. You've been on my live so many times before. I feel like we're definitely mutuals. The song request is up there. Ooh, what song request? Gotta keep my mind, gotta keep it going. Ooh, hey Google, play Alice Smith's I Put a Spell on You.
Alright, I Put a Spell on You by Alice Smith.
I just wanted to tell you because I was excited. I've been working on keeping my cool before reacting to the division. I'm so glad you did that. I appreciate that so much. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, when you are so used to doing something one way and you break that cycle, y'all don't understand how great that is, because you're essentially putting a stop to a wheel. That's incredible. Okay, Gen X here. Didn't realize I could send more than one like. Thank you. Oh yeah, you can double tap your screen a whole bunch of times. Like, if you just do it a whole bunch of times, you'll see a bar that fills up. I'm excited. Yay, thank you. Keep pushing through. Thank you. Actually, I left the classroom. Now I do private tutoring. I can't look through. Yo, honestly, so I actually have a tutoring company myself because of that same situation. Basically, let me tell y'all what happened. So I was actually supposed to have been a teacher last year, but what happened was, like, last spring, I was supposed to graduate last spring. I was in my senior internship, and it was at a really rough time in my life where I was incredibly depressed. I was like unalivable, if y'all catch the drift, and I did not have a lot of money, and so I had moved. I had to work in Orlando at Disney. No, not Disney. It wasn't Disney's gig. It was the Florida State Fair. I had to go sing out there, and it was 6 days, and it was going to get me $1,600, and that would have been enough money for me to pay my rent for the next few months until school ended and I could become a teacher. Right? Boom. Well, when I get back from the gig, they cut me out of the senior program. And I was devastated. I was like, why do I even want to be a teacher? This is what y'all are going to do. Y'all expect me to go teach as a teacher for 40 hours a week. I have to be at the school 40 hours a week, and I'm not getting paid for it, which means I can't pay my bills. And they're like, oh, why don't you get a weekend job at like a restaurant or something? One, they have to be hiring. Two, I don't have time. Three, for what? No, I'm still being a slave. I like sleep. I'm not gonna suffer mentally. So when they kicked me out, I had an interview with this performing arts school that was down the street from my house, and it was like one of the elite. Everybody wanted to go there. I go to the interview. I had 2 interviews. They loved everything I did. They were just waiting to get the confirmation or whatever like that. They said they couldn't hire me. Why? Because I didn't have my bachelor's, and I had to be a what do you call it? An intern. But they didn't want interns to get paid, right? And it came from the district. So I was like, all right, since y'all won't tell me that, let me go talk to the superintendent. So I wrote a letter to the superintendent. I should read it for him. I should read it for him. Brian, can you pull it up?
My lord.
What's your sign? Oh, I'm a Capricorn. My finger hurt. I don't know how many times I can do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The face of the individual in the background. Him right there? Yeah.
His sign is he's a bully.
Bully. Do you have an opinion on ABA? I'm out of my parenting line with what you teach. So I actually practiced applied behavioral analysis before I became a teacher. I love ABA and I hate ABA. ABA on its basic level is very good. It's very practical and it helps you teach a lot of life skills. However, there's an ethical part of applied behavioral analysis that a lot of people, when they get to the collegiate, upper collegiate level, it's technically a master's level, so you can get your BCBA at the master's level. But from there up, it gets very cult-like. A lot of the practices that they do are very ableist and very just bad all around. It can be almost torturous. It's forcing kids to do things that they shouldn't, no matter whether they are on the spectrum or not. So it can work, but I always tell people when they're looking for ABA therapists, shop around. Figure out what the goals are. Don't let them do things like stop self-stimulation and stuff like that, because that's not necessary. Did you find it? Hey, so check this out. This is what I said. I said, hello, superintendent. I am, not going to say my full name, a student at the State College, and I am currently in my senior year and in my last semester. I have been a student at the school since 2011. I changed my major 3 times before I found my passion, which is working with children in education. I'm a registered behavioral technician, and I have been working with disabled children for over 5 years. I have taught at a private school as a full-time teacher. I'm a behavior consultant. I tutor. I'm an influencer on social media as a childcare coach. I have been trying desperately to finish my degree and become a public school teacher, yet I keep running into unnecessary barriers that are hindering my progress, namely the financial strain it has on many students. I missed classes due to my need to work in order to live. Because of this, I was dismissed from my senior internship, in which was set to graduate this past May. So now I must take another semester to do the same work for free while still trying to live. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Ugh. Unpaid internships are unethical, exploitive, and unfeasible in today's economy. Gas alone is well on its way to $5 a gallon with no price drop in the foreseeable future. I'm reminded of a classmate who, upon learning that the senior internship was unpaid, began sobbing in class. She was older and had to work to afford to live. This is the reality for many older students trying to join a career or start a new career. I myself had just recovered from being homeless and was eagerly waiting to become an educator, fighting off depression, anxiety, and neurodivergences in order to get my degree and began changing lives as a teacher. In my senior internships, I had amazing impacts on students. Many, after I was dismissed from my senior internship, still came up to me to tell me how much their grades improved, how much they knew I cared, and how much I helped them. In my time being at schools, I saw horrible teachers that would look over students, horrible classroom management, teachers that would talk about students during lunch. I became so discouraged and depressed seeing the state of the schools. I would intern in and how students were treated, but I stuck it out because I knew the students needed an advocate like me. Yet I was pushed out for missing 5 days due to my need to earn money. As a product of Volusia County Schools, as well as the Fulton County school systems, I have seen numerous successes and failures of this county in comparison. There is a teacher shortage. I'm connected with many teachers across Florida, across Volusia, Flagler, Seminole counties, and many are leaving VCS due to poor management and unnecessary protocols, not unlike unpaid internships. This county needs good teachers, but if we're hiding behind the filter of economic privileges, you'll lose out on teachers that can teach effectively. I'm a highly qualified, well-educated, experienced educator that passed all of the teaching exams on the first try. I work primarily with aggressive children and would like to work in EBD classes. People like me are extremely hard to come by. I recently received an offer to join this one school, and they were willing to pay me to be an intern. However, due to the previous VCS superintendent, my college is not allowed me to work there for my degree, which will put me back in the position I was in prior. This, I feel, is an unnecessary issue that can be easily resolved. Perhaps if I were a younger student living with my parents, this wouldn't be much of an issue. However, as an adult living in the real world, struggling to keep up monthly bills and school, I feel that asking a student to work for 16 weeks unpaid is extremely unreasonable, unethical, and inconsiderate. Please consider adding a paid internship for incoming teachers. This will increase the quality of work as well as the increase the number of people willing to enter the teaching field. I know we don't get into this field for money. However, without money, we can't actually live. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing a change that would be in the best interest of all parties involved. I'm also hoping I can do my senior internship without sacrificing my sense of financial security. If you would like to meet and discuss ways we can make change, I am more than happy to. Yo, would you believe after I sent that, 2 months later, my college offered me a paid internship, and I was like, boom. And it was a pilot program. They're welcome. Right. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Gabe. I hope to catch you another live. Please pop up. Thank you. We're running into so many unicorns. I'm so glad to hear that. Just don't drink their blood. Exactly. That's why I'm so conflicted for my high functioning job. I feel that. Wow. I was in Virginia. Yo, for real. Well, everybody, look, I'm finna get off. I'm finna go do black guy things. What's up, Sierra? And these black. Why is he standing there like that? That's so weird. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. I love all of you. Have a great. Jacksonville, I can't even tell you to say the school. It's trash. Come down here. Angela Little is perfect. It made me cry. People need money, especially. Yo, for real. If you need to meet a professor in front of mine, inbox me. Anytime y'all want to talk to me, go ahead and inbox me. That's this is my Instagram and this is my YouTube. Hit me up. I respond to pretty much all of them if I have the time. If I don't respond right away, it's because I don't see it or I don't have the time in that moment to do it. But yeah, hit me up and go check out my YouTube. I need y'all to go check out my YouTube. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel right now, I need y'all to go subscribe to it right now. I need y'all to go subscribe because that's going to help me out a lot, because if they get rid of TikTok, there goes everything that I have. So go ahead and check it out right there. Thank you so much. For the 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that I have, it's $2,300 a month. But y'all be good. I love you all. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for coming on and chilling with me for a little bit. I will be on here a lot more often, delivering long form content, more examples of how to authoritatively raise your children, how to work with your students authoritatively as opposed to authoritarianismly. So, have a good day. Okay, bye. Thank you.